guys, here we are, live.
Oh. Okay, links.
Yes, links.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
I am your host, Marie.
I'm Maria.
Raven.
And we're here to talk about The Conjuring. And that's why we're pulling out Sage.
Yes.
Oh, there's one.
Let's see.
I can't find anything today.
Hi, life as a trucker. Okay,
Hello.
let's see. How do I do this again? Oh, yeah.
I forgot. See, this is what happens when I don't have hot water. I forget how to do things.
Well, it's just the technology and all of Raven's ghosts and I'm just kidding. I love you.
It's the whole thing today. You have no idea.
I'm just kidding, baby. I love you.
So, I'm sure other people have had not hot water for a day,
Mm-hmm.
and it's annoying, right? Like nobody's
It
gonna
is.
die, but I had to wash we cooked greasy stuff,
and you had a
yeah. Can you imagine
So it stayed
boiling
greasy.
water and greasy and
I'm gonna
keep
post it
losing
in the
connection,
group.
guys.
Oh no.
Reveal cat. Be gone. Pops. Reveal cats. Okay, I'll put it in the group. Wherever that is.
I forgot how to do things. Maybe my brain just needs to reset. Sure. Yeah, that's how I would do that. So, we're talking about the Conjuring House today and all that scary stuff. So, I'd never watched the movie until the other day when we decided to do this topic. And I was like, kids, come watch this movie with me. And they're like, yeah, okay. We've been wanting to watch it anyways.
I'm gonna post this in some spiritual advertising groups for YouTube videos. So
Okay.
just be aware.
I like the Perron family of the Conjuring House.
Yes.
The family that lived there. Their story is so amazing.
So, when I was looking up stuff and reading stuff and whatnot, there was so many different were Ed and Lorraine Warren, were they invited or did they just show up?
They were invited.
Because there's been there's stuff that says they just showed up and other stuff says they were invited. And we were watching Ghost Adventures last night, the episode on the Conjuring House, and one of the daughters was on there and was like, yeah, they waited, they weren't invited, they just showed up. And I was like, I don't know what to believe.
If you get their this is Ed and Lorraine Warren's book, by their own words. If you get this book, this actually goes over the Conjuring.
Okay.
It's actually a good read on their thought process, but they heard about this house through somebody else, and that's why they showed up to help the family. At first, they were kind of put off by them. It says it in the book, but they kind of warmed up to the idea. But at the end of it, I don't think they were too close of friends, to tell the truth. It don't seem like they enjoyed the help they got. Which I don't think I would have either if you would have came in my house enticing a spirit like this.
I don't think I'd know how I'd feel till it happened, honestly.
The book is filled of pictures of the actual house, and when they did it's a really good book. I would recommend y'all.
Yeah.
I'm fans of Ed and Lorraine Warren, but I think sometimes they took it too far.
I think a lot of them do sometimes, honestly.
I do. I think they set out with good intentions, but at the end of it wasn't such good intentions anymore as they collected the items and put them in their own house.
Yeah. Sorry, I just got the bejesus scared out of me because one of the cats opened the office door, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
So, okay, so as I know, like a little bit of a different. I think I get the main perspective. Like I don't read the books or go digging in it, but so when it comes,
I think
it's really
that's
hard
more
to.
our thing to do. Is
Yeah,
the ghost stuff.
yeah. Well, no, I really like ghost stories. I really like it. I just I don't want to be alone when I'm reading. And that's okay. So
That's okay. I mean,
I do really like the movie. I've seen the movie about probably 10, 15, 20 times.
I never watched it till last night. I think it was last
see,
night.
I'd rather read the books than the movies because the books, like I always say, truth is actually scarier than any fictional movie you're
Oh
going to
yeah.
watch.
What I was like really confused about is how did the doll relate to the Conjuring House?
Yeah, I couldn't figure that out either.
But it's in the book. Annabelle is actually in this book, and I still don't get it either.
But I
And I read
haven't
through
seen
it.
Annabelle either. Like I
No,
just
I
know
haven't.
of her. I don't like. I love dolls. I collect them, so I don't want to know what
Annabelle's
damage can be done to those poor things.
in here, but it does not relate to the Conjuring House that I
Yeah.
see at
By
all.
the by the time I'm done with the sage, nobody's gonna have no ghosts up in their house.
I wish. I so wish. No new ghost, at least, right?
Right? That's true. My man's gonna come home and be like, "I used smoking."
I mean,
1971, wasn't it? By the way.
so last
It
night
was
in one of the
nine.
documentaries we watched, it was 1973.
Well, I see. Mine is 1736.
Oh, the one it originally happened.
Yeah. And then there was one in 2007. Oh, 1976, they left the home. And then that's when they attended college and yada, yada, yada. And then 1980 is when they sold the farm. And this comes straight from the website. So,
Yeah.
Straight from there itself. Now,
You know, another one is Amityville in 1976 was after The Conjuring.
I was literally just talking about that
So that was
So-
1976.
with the kids. They're like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "It's a whole thing."
so let's go back to like, if y'all are cool with it, like, let's
Yeah.
go back to the beginning.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
like
the
let's
best
talk
time.
about so do y'all
What
know
started
what
it all?
right. So do y'all know what started it?
It wasn't the Sherman.
So let's see. Okay.
She was rumored to be a Satanist.
So in 1776 through 1839, that was John Arnold, right? That was his wife. We don't know much about him. We just know that he's married to Abigail Arnold, and they have 14 children.
Oh my goodness, that
Yes.
poor woman.
So Mr. Arnold, he actually said that he witnessed extraterrestrial activity in the late 1700s. He put all the tenants on a leasehold. His tenants lease his property from various activities such as farming, apple orchards, other purposes. So going into the story, that's just a little background, right? So let's see. Here's the history. And feel free to jump in, like, no.
You're good.
You're good.
So I'm learning as I'm reading. So it does have the records. It was occupied by the Nipmuc and other local tribes prior to Roger Williams purchasing the land as part of the establishment in a colony of Rhode Island and Providence plantations. Okay, so that is a whole lot, all in 2 sentences. So having been expelled from the Massachusetts Bay Colony for espousing freedom of religious worship and separation of the church and state. Great. So now he's separated from the church. Cool. Kudos. Not.
That seems
Um,
to be a very, very, very familiar pattern we've been getting into here recently.
it is, and I think we're supposed to be learning a lesson, or maybe I am. I don't know if I'm being pulled back in. I don't know, but I don't know. I feel good. So in 1636, that's where he started the plantation, right? And a couple years later, in 1639, he became a again a part of that, but it was actually deeded to the Richardson family. So the land was deeded in 1680 and was survived by John Smith, one of the original Virginia colonists. That's fun.
So when you're reading all this, pay attention to some of these names because I feel like we've talked about some of these names, but in relations to other things, like some of these last names, and I'm wondering if they're connected somewhere.
So, yeah, and I'm not sure if Amityville Horror was before. I feel like it was.
It was after, guys. It was
It was after.
1976.
Oh, okay. Um,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I just saw that.
Yeah, it was after. It wasn't before.
So that just kind of
And
gives. Sorry, go ahead.
oh no, go ahead.
Like I'm just trying to see like
Did you read
what.
about the Shermans that lived there?
So they didn't go.
Because the Shermans lived there on the Perron's property in mid 1800s. She was rumored to be a Satanist, and there was evidence that she had been involved in the death of children, or neighbor's child. Sorry, through no trial ever took place. She was buried in a nearby Baptist cemetery in downtown Harrisville. The parents believe it was her spirit tormenting them.
Well, that sounds about right. You give anybody that doesn't see Jesus, so automatically they're evil.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they're worshiping the devil, I guess
Yeah, they said she was a
right.
Satanist.
Yeah.
Remember, there's a difference between Satanists and
Yes.
the witchcraft.
So does
Don't
she just
forget.
do like witchcraft and,
No, she was
or
literally a
No.
Satanist.
Yeah.
okay? So what's the difference?
She bowed her head and dropped her knee to Satan. She believed in had to believe in God too, and she chose to believe in the darker sides. And
Uh,
when we're talking this type of Satanist, we're talking about people that will literally sacrifice to their God. We're talking like the bad envelope of it, not all Satanists are bad. Don't get me wrong there, but this part of what she was doing was kind of different. She was literally calling upon the evil one.
so do you think that? So then what happened next? So that just brought in a bunch of bad juju.
That's what they say, but where's the
Wait.
proof? I don't see no
So
proof of
so
this.
wait. So then, if okay, no, Amityville Horror came next. It came
Yes.
after, and I
Yeah, the
can't.
Lutz's family.
It's been a while since I've seen The Conjuring.
The
So I
Conjuring.
remember. Am I thinking of the right one? This is the one where it had at the end of it. It had the family. They moved in.
Are you talking about the Enfield one? That's Conjuring. That's another Conjuring house, but that's over in England.
No, this was in the U.S. I thought. Hold on. Let me.
Or the Beckfield is.
Are we talking about? What are we talking about?
I'm talking about the Conjuring house.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I
talking
was.
Yeah,
I
about
was
the Perron's
confused.
house.
Oh yeah.
the one
Yeah,
with the
this one. Here, guys.
where the
Uh,
woman looks up and there's like a dead lady hanging from a tree. Yeah,
that's
that's
what
the
it
one that
looks
has the
That's
like.
from The
background.
Yeah,
Conjuring. Mm.
you
Yeah,
used.
that's the one that's in our background right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the house. Sherman lived there in the mid 1800s, but you're talking even earlier than that in the 1700s. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that land was filled of.
They were talking about the Native Americans living there before.
Yeah, I was kind of going back into like the history, but
Yeah.
I want to get to the good stuff.
Well, the good stuff is the Satanist.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
like-
it's true.
Is that this land's been filled with nothing but death and misery
Chaos.
and chaos and women being put down, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
This got to hold something to it. Like, just looking through the book again, like, I still remember in this book, reading this book for the first time, and I literally put it down in bald. Because how can somebody
Yeah.
treat a woman like this? Like, it was really bad.
So,
You
and
could
I
feel the
just said,
despair.
yeah. So the Perrons moved at that point had moved into a $300-year-old house, and that again is in Rhode Island with their 5 kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says the haunting ceased.
And then so from there they were having all this paranormal activity. They experienced strange things, clock stopping at 3:07. There was bruising on Carolyn. Their dog Sadie passed away. Rest in peace. And then they decide, okay, we need to contact somebody that knows their stuff. Okay, so that's when they contact the Warrens, and they
That's one
investigate.
theory.
Yeah. Um,
Because there is multiple theories, like she was talking about earlier with that. Were they contacted, or did somebody else contact them?
and they said, like, some of the girls said that they saw furniture moving, kids levitating, but they just try to blame it on, oh, you're just being tricksy. This isn't a real thing. You're crazy. That's my favorite one. Yeah, 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 yeah. And that's the worst thing you could tell somebody, honestly. Sorry,
They,
I'm like, I don't
they
know.
also smell like rotten flesh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What? That's creepy.
With the smoke.
This was a present in the basement, cold, stinking present behind him. The offered stayed away from the dirt floor cellar, but the heating equipment would often fail mysteriously, causing Rogers to venture down all the time to fix it in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Makes me glad that I don't have a basement.
I have a man in here. I'm trying to like focus on it, but I can see him right here. Sorry, I don't want to stop anything or sound crazy, but I see him.
So, not to change the subject, but you guys know that tree that we talked about in one of the other lives?
Your tree?
Yeah, my tree.
Yes. Your
Outside.
tree.
It is covered. Like, it always has like weird moths or butterflies, or because it's constantly
Elder.
that's like
I can pull
weird.
up that picture if you like.
Is it elder bugs?
No, like these ones are some the
Cicadas?
no. See, I thought it was cicadas at first. It's Nessus sphinx moths. Moths.
You sure somebody ain't buried on the foot of that tree?
I'm not sure of nothing.
Just asking.
Did you know? Did you know if somebody is buried under there, then you get a burial tax? Like you don't have to pay taxes on the land. It's a
Yep.
cemetery tax. I just learned that today.
What?
Yeah, it's called the personal cemetery.
Yeah. So,
If you could.
What? So what if somebody is buried there?
well, you better contact the city and get a lawyer.
Thanks. But no, there's a bunch of these. I don't know if you can see it because I do not have my thing pulled up. You know what? I sent you pictures. They're interesting.
You don't see it on here? I'm trying to get the other picture.
Oh. That picture. There's a bunch of those on there. There's constantly moths and butterflies on this tree. It's just weird. No. But I thought you guys would find that update curious or.
What are these cicadas?
They're saps.
That's what it looks like, but they're not.
Yeah, they're. Oh my gosh, a stupid ad. Nexus Sphinx moth.
Moth.
Yeah. I've never seen these ones before, though.
Oh, I see.
What if what's inside led to what the three things
So,
Lorraine said?
you know what they like in Native American culture? How every time they talk about every time you see an animal, there's a reason for it. Like there's a message in it. They represent your inner thoughts. They use to extract nectar from deep within flowers. And
which is weird because there's no flowers. It's a tree.
Yep. They serve as reminders to look deep within ourselves to analyze our own internal lives rather than the world around us.
That sounds like a lot of work. Just saying. But, yeah. That's what I was doing before. That's why I was a little bit behind. The kids are like, come look at these things.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, what about one of the three things from The Conjuring? One of them's infestation. And I'm like, shut your mouth, you little
demonic possession.
That was in Amityville too.
Yeah, the flies.
I guess that's somebody walk across.
On yours or mine?
No, outside my house.
Lock it up. You're on camera, bitch.
That's why I keep looking.
I didn't think about it till after it was already there. I'm sorry.
So I'm just pointing this out that I think it's funny because usually people are like, it's your mouth you gotta watch out for. Talking about me because I just cuss all the time.
I look like I'm losing
all
inches
of us.
on here, though. I feel like I'm losing inches.
Are your pants falling down?
I thought it.
I don't know. Let me stand up and find out. Sorry. Okay, so we were asking, what is the Conjuring? Why does it have Annabelle? Like, what is the relation? Right.
I don't think anybody actually knows the relationship. Besides,
I don't see a relationship.
So you said it's in the what?
I'm good.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm good. We're good.
I'm looking. Now that's gonna bug me. Give me a second. I'm looking. I'm getting an Annabelle up here. I have the note somewhere.
Okay.
Do you have your fan on?
Yes.
Who?
Turn it off.
I'm just checking to see if your fan was on. That's like it's not bothering or making noise or anything. But...
Can I read the first insert about Annabelle? And it might clear up. When the telephone rings at the Warrens' house, a clergyman on the other end of the line asks for Ed. There is better than a chance that something serious has happened, such as a case of Annabelle after the Conjuring House. So it was after. It wasn't nothing to do with Conjuring.
So maybe they put it in the movie the way it is because wasn't there an Annabelle movie that came out right around?
Conjuring was supposed to be movie like it was supposed to go the non-Annabelle and Conjuring is all one universe. So they were trying to talk about what's in their house. But them two have no correlation, just that the item is in the house.
That makes sense.
They were just trying to add it to the universe of spookiness.
Oh. Yeah. So, and what I pulled up was that Annabelle was actually moved there after supposed hauntings in 1970.
No, she was moved to the Warrens' house, the History Museum, and then put behind glass with prayer cards and that.
Kind of like the one at the mall.
Oh my gosh, y'all! There's one at the mall, and I'm like, this is weird. And then I just don't believe that dolls can be haunted, but also I have an open mind. And
I do
that's where
believe-
I go wrong.
I do believe. You ever heard of the Roger doll?
Yes, the Roger doll.
You want to have some nightmares? Look him up.
No. I have to sleep alone tonight. Be nice.
Ooh,
Are you okay?
There's too much going on tonight. There's too much. Leave the sound on.
the sound's on. I just got a ringing in both my ears. Like, really, I can't explain it. You ever have ringing?
I have ringing in my ears all the time, but
Never.
I usually
I'm
think that's because
perfect.
somebody's talking smack
Yes.
about me.
They're talking what? What
Talking
was that,
smack.
Margaret? What was that?
I stopped myself.
What was that, my little pirate princess? My little trucker?
But it sounded like it was coming through the headphones, and it was like an alarm ring.
Through your headset?
Yeah. That's why I took them off quick, because it was like ringing.
Mm-mm. I don't like that. That means someone's trying to talk to you.
It scared the shit out of me.
What's weird about it is I have a guy with a plaid shirt. I don't think this has to do with the Conjuring thing, but I'm like, I can't
You
really
guys
see his head
realize
though.
that October is like seriously just a few days away.
The veil is so thin right
Yeah.
now.
Today it is. It wasn't thin yesterday. I was fine and feeling hunky-dory yesterday. I was having a good day yesterday, I think. I don't remember, but it must have been fun because I went to sleep at 4 a.m.
You sent me a picture last night, and then I went to sleep, and then I had weird dreams.
Look, anytime somebody ever dates me, they'll be like, I don't have dreams.
I woke up.
You do, but you don't remember them. And then they have dreams, like wildly.
I woke up to 73 text messages from y'all.
Sorry.
Back and forth. I was
Our
like,
bad.
did I miss something?
Did you see the time that they were sent?
Yeah. I was like, I was in bed. I went to bed at like 3.
You know, I think I thought about that before I went to sleep last night, and I was like, oh, crap, I hope we didn't wake her up.
You
Oh,
didn't.
I was like, oh, she's probably asleep. It's fine. We're gonna wake her up, and I don't care. I'm such a good friend.
I'm gonna make sure she's still alive. Let's wake her up.
Yeah, we're like cats. You know, we're gonna just. Is she awake? Why is she sleeping? Is she alive?
So,
Where's everybody at tonight?
I don't know. It's Thursday.
We're missing David.
We're up to 4.
He might be napping. David's a napper. Hold on.
He might be.
I hope not.
I'm gonna shut my camera off for like 3 minutes. I'm gonna still be here.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. She said 3 minutes, not 3 seconds.
1, 2, 3.
I'm still here.
Where'd she go? I can't
Can't
see her.
smoke on camera.
You can't?
Look on my treasure.
No, we'll get in so much trouble.
Really?
Yeah,
see
you
people
cannot.
I mean, I don't know how
cigarettes all
much
the
worse.
time.
I don't know how much worse it can get after
Yeah.
that episode from the podcast the other night, y'all.
Somehow we
that's-
got 1.4 thousand views. So obviously, oh hi Emily. Obviously, we weren't that bad, or maybe that's
what I'm
why.
saying. Like, maybe that's why
Maybe.
we got. So
I
many
just,
views.
you know,
That's why-
sometimes
see, I
I'm
didn't
just,
cut it out. It was an experiment.
maybe I'm just so good at doing videos. People just love me. I'm just kidding. Shut up. I sent it to David.
I feel like this peacock behind me is staring into my soul.
Emily's here.
Looks like his name, Eddie. Hi, Emily.
Y'all know her. You met her.
Is she the one from
The
you know?
podcast.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Welcome to the show.
I think I forgot the name because you kept calling her something else. Like,
Sage.
Sage.
no, before that, you thought her real name was something else.
Oh,
Sarah or something.
Yeah,
I was like, who's Sarah?
I know. I'm sorry. Nobody tells me until it's too late.
No, we don't. We let her sing sometimes.
Just let me go. So, let's see. Okay, so let's talk about the experiences. Okay. What happens? Caution
I
at
feel
your
like
own
there's
risk.
so much
To do.
to learn about.
Should we go to this house? Wouldn't it be so much fun, you guys?
We can. It's only like $28 a person.
They have investigations. We can do an investigation.
If we're gonna do that, y'all coming up here and we're doing the asylum that Ghost Adventures we're at.
Yes.
Well, we can even do glamping or camp. It says GHAM.
A grandpa, yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Me
It must be a
neither.
North thing.
Or maybe it's something to do with the ghosts.
Maybe they're trying to say glamping. And then it's okay.
So
I have the names of the antagonist in the Conjuring House.
the antagonist. What's that mean? I forgot.
The ghost names.
Antagonist.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
My kids have been talking to me about it since yesterday because we watched the movie.
Bathsheba?
Just two tattoos.
Bathsheba.
Rolling Hills.
Yeah.
We can go to Rolling Hills. Because I actually have the owner on emails for that.
So
We need
So,
a road.
do you remember we were talking about the Satanist that lived there?
Yes.
So apparently she sacrificed her own child
Oh, I read that.
to the
Devil.
devil.
It sounds like a Satanist.
Yep. Is
That's,
this the
no,
same one with
that
the
is
knitting
a
needle?
not only that is a psychopath, like with real life issues, like. Ooh.
There's
Yeah.
the beds would levitate. That's crazy.
And we
Yeah.
wonder why this house has such a dark entity to it.
Oh yeah, that's
Can you
it.
imagine the people that work there on a day-to-day basis?
Did you know that there's apparently a bunch of there's all kinds of stuff going on right now.
Okay, so let's talk about the house tours.
The demon's name is Valak. I'm not saying it out loud.
I was like, you better not say it. I'm just kidding.
I'm not going
Dramatic.
to say it.
Don't you say it.
Well, there's a few other names too.
Yeah.
There's a few different ones.
Why do we
Yeah,
got to
no
give
one
them
random.
names? Like, why can't they just be?
They gave their own names up.
That's their names. They told people their names.
That's how you know it's demonic.
Mm-hmm.
I believe
do
the
they-
Satanist.
Do they only do that? Ghosts and I forgot the other word that I was trying to hear. I don't know what's happening with my brain.
Demons?
Yep. There we go. Thanks.
Demons are said to never walk this earth as a human spirit.
Yeah. So demons will give their names, right?
If asked upon through
Yeah.
Christ's name,
But-
yes.
And then ghosts do too, but not for.
Not for the same reasons.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Sorry, my brain is just. I don't know
I
what's
know.
happening.
Mine's in a vice grip.
Like mine don't hurt. I just can't think. Like I can't.
That's a weird night. Like,
Does
I
that
don't
make
know.
any kind of sense to anybody? Like my brain just stops thinking.
it is definitely a different vibe tonight for sure. You know.
Well,
No,
we
we don't
have-
want to see it. Why are they doing it? Why would they put that on there? Okay, anyways.
Do you want to put some pictures up from the Conjuring House?
How about I share my screen?
Okay.
I gotta log out some stuff off the screen. Personal.
Ooh, just kidding.
No, it's like my book and my email.
I'm going to say something. Why is it always got to be a woman who does this shit? Like, why is it got to be a woman who conjures up?
It's
Because we got the guts to do it, I guess.
True.
I was going to say something else, but trying to keep it well behaved. Yeah.
There's nothing PG about us.
This is true. So here's the website.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Wouldn't you love to go there?
I want to go there.
I need a good haunting, not with me, but I'm saying
I was going to say, you
go-
better watch your words.
I need a good haunted house to go to. I know.
Come join the fun.
Hold on, let me just book that flight real quick.
I want to take sleeping bags to this house.
Sorry.
He said, nope.
I don't think I'd sleep.
I want to take
ever.
sleeping bags. I do.
I would not.
I would sleep in the. I would sleep in the living room.
I don't think I'd go there, but I think I'd be too excited to sleep. I'd
Probably.
be like a little kid before Christmas.
We'll probably all be cackling and talking all night.
We'll be like,
oh no,
well,
I would
this
be
is
messing
fun.
with y'all. I would be like, shh, shh, God. Just kidding. I scared myself, guys. That was me. Oh yeah, there's that.
That's crazy.
Why would they put everybody in a room to do that?
See
why?
I don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't want to see it.
Somebody
I don't
want to
want to see it.
enlighten us.
Oh,
Yeah, because Annabelle was a nurse, in a apartment. I don't get
Is
that.
this where they were hung or something?
Or where she did the killings? Well, somebody was hung on that property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much.
You could feel the dread in that house.
My kids were talking about.
Sorry, go ahead.
My kids were talking about, because they know a lot about this ever since they watched the Ghost Adventures episode. They've just read everything and anything they could get their hands on. They were talking about a birthing room in this house somewhere.
Yeah.
Imagine giving birth next to that evil.
That's insane. It was in the attic, right?
Yeah. It was built in the 1700s.
Some houses back then had a room especially for kids that didn't want to be shown in public.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm just scrolling. I'm like, wait,
Oh,
I don't want to click on it.
Why?
Because I'm scared. I'm not scared. I rebuke it. I was just watching the other day. What am I doing? Can y'all hear it?
Mm-mm.
No.
There.
So they're playing in the birthing room?
And they're asking questions, and they're asking if they want some candy.
That is crazy to do.
If you want some candy, touch someone's thumb.
Everybody can read your messages.
Oh.
Yeah, we can read your messages, too.
Might want to take care of that.
Well, y'all know
she doxed herself.
I was just saying, you might want to close that.
I don't even know what it said.
I have no idea. I was just
oh my god, and there's my boob. I had an itch and I had my boob out. What is happening? Eyes up here. Oh, here, scratching my booby. Okay, so.
I'm reading it, sorry. Am I the only one who does this at night, goes down rabbit holes that I shouldn't be going down?
This is what the lives are for. The lives are for the rabbit holes.
So I'm not the only one who does this?
No.
And if it says explicit, I always hit it to see it.
That's Maria's middle name. Maria
explicit.
Rabbit Hole.
Oh. I thought she was going to say explicit, and I was like, pretty much.
I just did that the other day with Ed Gein. I was looking up his furniture he made, and I had to keep hitting, yes, I'm 18, yes, I'm 18, yes, I'm 18. I'm like, Yeah, I was like, that stuff's actually on Google. Wow.
Oh yeah. You'd be surprised what you can find.
I know. I
It's just a
was.
movie, I think.
It
Yep.
was some of this stuff sicked me out, like the baby in the oven. I was like, why would you put that on Google?
Oh yeah. There's
It's disgusting, some of it, but some of it's interesting, like Ed Gein in The Conjuring.
so I'm honestly excited
It's for
for
sale, guys.
Yeah,
again.
Mm-hmm.
and that's
There
where
was
you
just a bunch of
said
drama going on around it too.
there was a witch named Sherman. We're gonna call her Sherman. She was rumored to have beep her newborn baby to the beep and curse the beep. No, I'm just kidding. Like, and
I was like,
think
we're
you
gonna
could,
beep those words, but we're not gonna beep the other.
you
Sorry.
son of a biscuit. So,
That's crazy. I would buy it.
girl, you are nuts. We're
I
trying.
would buy it.
We're trying to get rid of your ghosts that you got now. Hold on, before you go and get new ghosts, let's get rid of the old ones first.
Get rid of the old ones before we move on to the new one.
We're not hoarding spirits.
Oh,
Okay?
come on. Why not?
No, I am your mother today. You're not doing it.
You're not my mom.
I'm your mom today.
But that house is beautiful.
Yeah.
Not to live in.
I mean, if it wasn't, then absolutely.
I would buy it just to keep it. but not
I
to
would
live
buy
in
it because look at that library.
And look at the whole house. It's beautiful.
Let's just
Just
redo
a
the
shame.
floors and
No, I would keep it all
I'd
original.
leave it just as is.
Because look
Just
at that.
That's pretty.
I need a refresher. I can smell the books. Okay, like
Hmm. I would love that.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say you could taste the books, and I was like, why are we eating books?
I can literally smell this room. Like,
Just because I brung up about buying it, don't mean I am. He said no.
I was going to say he's not your mom, but
I'm your mom today.
No, he's my daddy. I said, no, I'm just kidding.
You just call me Mama Marie.
Remember that whole skit with daddy over there?
Yeah. Oh,
That's the one that has all those views on TikTok. Because I was like, they would get the whips and chains, and then it would be like, and then he would hit you, and then you'd be like, oh, you are my daddy.
He asked if I need white sage bundles, smudge stick for house cleansing, incense, healing, meditation.
yeah.
Is that what I need?
Yes.
Yes, white
Okay.
sage, and then what was the second thing you said?
Smudge stick for house
Yes.
home cleansing, incense,
Yes.
healing, meditation, and California smudge stick rituals. 4-inch.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
Now that smudge stick, that's gonna burn. That's gonna be careful where you put it because it can burn a hole in your porch. Just so you know.
Cautionary.
Yeah, cautionary.
Put it
Yeah,
on a
I
plate.
have done that before. I had a lot of ghosts. Oh, I'm gonna get paid. Look at me itching my right hand. Send me some money.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just scrolling, you guys. How did I get
Yeah.
here? Where am
Oh,
I
I
at?
don't
why are
even
you
know
in
where you are.
Boston?
It started here.
Boston.
I don't know. Guys. I just live here.
I think these are. That's Quebec.
That room is kind of cozy, but I
That
would put it in
is.
like a bigger, fluffy, like couch, and then I put
I'm
a
pretty
rug right
sure
over
this
here.
is just for it to look.
Yeah, I'm pretty
somewhat
sure that house
accurate.
is not livable anymore, by the way, up to
Yeah.
codes and stuff. And it's a historic building, so you can't go in and change it.
Yeah.
I'm just
So,
I mean, it's like being in Sims. Like, can I just live the dream? Can I just create this house in Sims and then redecorate it?
all
I
you
mean,
want,
if you really
all
want
you want.
I'm
You gotta, when you dream about it tonight, I don't want to hear you. Like,
'cause
seriously.
the
Think about
truth-
that nightmare.
Mm-mm.
Ugh.
I woke up and I didn't know where I was.
So there was this movie from a long time ago that I watched, and I'm pretty sure there was like a wolf. The word wolf was in its name, and it was like this big old house thing, and it was like a black and white, almost like a documentary. But I don't know if it was an actual documentary or just a movie made to look like a documentary. It was like Wolf Creek or something, and it was really scary. But I haven't been able to find it since.
Wolf Creek. There is a Lebanon, Pennsylvania Wolf Creek movie, B-rated movie out there.
Well, I can't remember what it was called, and I kind of want to know.
Is it a B-rated?
I had no idea. I watched
That
it when I was
picture
like
is creepy.
13.
Oh, and then that wouldn't be it because that's a newer one. Dude, that picture is creepy. Up on the screen right now.
Yes, so this might have actually been a fake story. Fake news. So the tale of Conjuring is inspired by the film. They have their 5 daughters. They moved. I think we were talking about this. Carolyn and Roger. They have the 5 daughters. They had 14-room farmhouse in 1667. And blah, blah, blah. We've already gone through that. While the property is portrayed in both books and film, it was built in 1736. We did talk about this. Sits on an 8.5 acres. Has been held many names. Why does this look like there's bubbles over here? That's, yeah, you see all the bubbles? Anyways, they started to notice some strange occurrences. A broom would disappear and reappear. Ah, that's just Carly going in and out.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
I love you.
I was like, oh, maybe she doesn't like my joke. Maybe Maria's going in and out with her broom.
I was.
And so it would disappear, and then they would hear noises, rasping on a kettle, piles of dirt would materialize into newly cleaned floors. And that's creepy. They just got more intense. She felt the need to investigate. That's when she called. You know who. I feel like I've already said this story.
You know who your all's kids gotta watch if they're into haunting stuff? Have them watch Twin Paranormal on YouTube.
Twin Paranormal on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. They might get into them. They're more their age group, and they go to haunted places like this.
Yeah. Okay, so there's been a lot of deaths on this property.
Oh, yeah, a lot.
It has been.
And then I think Raven was talking about this.
Mm-hmm. That smell is horrendous, by the way.
Yo, I can imagine.
Paranormal grifters.
Oh, you're down here. I'm still way up here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're like, hurry up. Was this the real photos? Really?
It might have been. Here they are.
It's really hard to find, actually.
Yeah, that's who I got right here.
Yeah. But, like, you know how, like, back in the day you used to be able to, like, type in things and it would, like, all kinds of evidence would pop up?
Yeah.
And then now, like, you have to dig for hours and hours and hours to find something.
Well, yeah, they want to keep everything
quiet.
Yeah.
That's about Sherman.
Yeah. This is a photo.
Yeah. Could she really be like that? Oh, is that just somebody hysteria? Okay, maybe she was. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like,
I can see it.
Is that an actual picture of her, or is that?
It
you know what I mean?
It says it's copyright. So from
U.S. Ghost
Adventures.
We can't. What's her name? Carolyn. Sorry.
Sherman.
That's the first name, right?
Mhm.
First name from the long list.
Oh, this must be later on.
No, I don't want to do. I don't want to see all that. I was just trying to see a photo
Right there, down on the bottom.
right here.
Yep, nope, over. Nope, that one. That would be the time period. Oh,
It just throws me off. This one kind of looks.
kind of the same. Wouldn't that be something? She was pretty.
Yeah.
She was really pretty. I'm sorry. She was like,
Yeah. Her eyes are cute.
Yeah.
could it just, good night, hon. Could it just be that somebody was jealous of her and made rumors up about her, or did she do it?
That's a good question.
Is she the same one who
Killed her baby?
There was rumors that were fueled by
Unalive.
accounts of strange events.
the death of a child?
Who fell down the stairs and the suit, of a farmhand who worked on the property.
So, I mean, it could have been anything, honestly.
Could have
Yeah.
been. Well, I don't want to be like people back in the day and jump to hysteria right away, but you never
Yeah.
know. Like, you can't look at somebody and really be like, well, she's into this or she's into that.
You couldn't. Most people don't believe that I do what I do, but just by
Yes.
looking like they don't think it. Well, they probably do now because I've changed my personal style and whatnot to be more what I want instead of politically correct, I guess.
Yeah.
Jake said goodnight, girls.
Good night.
Have a good night. Don't be haunted by the dreams
For
or this
real.
podcast.
He's down near the hurricane right now.
Ooh, that's not fun.
Okay, so
Next person, modern day hauntings. We're gonna give each other nightmares tonight.
I probably won't sleep tonight because I've already got a third book almost finished, and I'm not going to sleep till I finish it.
Hold
on, you guys. Somebody's knocking at my door. Don't leave me.
Stay on camera.
Yeah. Don't.
That's weird.
Yes. I'm gonna quick go plug my computer in.
You don't leave me on camera by myself.
I can hear you.
I know, but what if I see something nobody believes
Yell
me?
if you need me. I'm just plugging my computer in.
I need you.
I'll be the sacrificial bait.
I thought my computer was plugged in. It was unplugged. I thought my computer was plugged in. It was unplugged this whole time.
Oh no.
I was like, why is my computer beeping it?
It's probably on the microphone.
No.
What?
Ghosts knock on doors to be let in. Once you open the door, they
You
come
telling
in.
me nobody was at your door?
Nobody was at the door. Did you guys hear the knock and the dogs barking?
Yes.
You just left something in your house then.
No, you girl, what you do? Well, don't answer the door.
Well, I can't look out the door and see if there's anybody actually there.
Shut your
Did you at least
window.
yell, hello, anybody there?
Serenity opens the door.
You didn't say come in, did you?
No.
What is a ghost?
Come in.
No, we were being fast.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah, for real. No,
Oh my god. Why
Okay.
are y'all
they're over here.
But did you
tripping.
guys hear the knock and the dog bark. Like,
Yes.
did you guys hear that?
Yes, and that is about 53 minutes on this live.
There it is again.
52, 53.
Here.
That could be the dog.
Stage.
Though.
Let's go.
Like the dog was just scratching out, and we don't have carpet, so it's like that. But the dog literally, like, there was a knock and then it barks.
Oh. Oh.
Hold on. Sorry, I got discombobulated.
Go take a picture of your door.
Okay, I'll be right back. Don't leave me, y'all.
Oh God, go take a picture of your door right now. Like my head started hurting right here, and then it's like right here, and I'm like, oh, between y'all two, y'all are gonna.
I swear somebody walked past my window earlier, and I was like, I looked up as the figure was crossing, but
Hello, humans.
to do that, they would have to be pretty tall, like 7 foot, 8 foot.
Well, it was. You remember when I screamed earlier? I had heard a growl right in my ear, and I was like, "Oh no!" I thought, well, it could have been a trap. You know, it could have been somebody rubbing, because those are closely related. So, but there was a guy here. Brown hair.
I do have neighbors.
Brown hair, haircut, right here on the side.
But my neighbor is in a mental institution right now.
Oh no.
So whoever walked by into his house, I don't know who it was. I should have screamed because my window's open and I'm looking right at it. I'm like, what the? Nope, if I didn't say nothing, it didn't happen.
Yep, we rebuke it.
But now I figured, do I shut my window for the night? Probably.
Yeah, I cracked mine just because I had sage coming in and out, so I wanted to.
Those smoothie things. I want. Isn't there a chasing?
Luckily, though, my brother and my dad are going to be here, so technically I won't be alone. If I get scared, I'll be like, "Dad, can you read me the Bible?" Just kidding.
So what I'm thinking, well, I don't know when the dog would bark, but hold on, I'm gonna send you the pictures.
Okay. While we're here, on the page.
But I don't understand. Like, I understand, but I don't understand. Does that make any kind of?
Y'all don't look. Close your eyes. I'm like, wait, do we have anything bad on here?
No.
No.
Okay, here's the door.
You'll notice my witch bells. Oh, I also have protection on the outside of the house.
Anxiety.
Like under the doormat and all that. Like, my front door is very well.
I was recording someone. Recording someone?
Done.
Scanning.
But you answered through a knock.
Why? Try to scan me.
So. Well, we didn't tell it to come in. We just opened the door.
And shut it quick.
Yeah. Serenity opened it and was like, "There's nothing here," and shut the door. And then I was like, "What are you talking about?"
We'll come back.
And then I had the sage.
Mm-hmm.
What did we learn?
I see it too. Up in the corner.
Oh, corner. Right here. There's the mouth.
Nope, over.
Why are all my
if you go
pictures weird?
right there.
Look at the front. Go to the other one. Go to the other picture from the outside.
I'm having anxiety right now. I don't know. I feel very heavy. Okay. Oh, wrong way.
That. Go the other way. Yeah. That one.
Why is it so cloudy and smoky?
I have no idea.
It's not humid right now. I mean, it's always humid.
It's not humid. It's cooler. There's no reason.
It was 82 degrees today.
So it's no reason.
That's the pictures.
And I don't think I had. I don't think the sage was lit in my hand because Serenity was going to get the lighter off the desk.
Mom,
Right there.
post this with pictures. That's how I got Coast Face in my room. I've caught faces in my room.
So there's that.
What
This
is
is
that?
not what we came on here to talk about, but here we are. I don't know how that happened.
Hold on 1 second.
Whose house was that?
Mine?
What's that sound?
What sound?
Maybe it went on house. Okay.
Yo, y'all hear that, right?
Yeah.
What are we hearing?
Thunder.
It's like a
Yeah.
Oh, there's a train. There's a train outside.
Oh.
Okay.
You'll hear it in a minute at your house.
Because that sounded like thunder.
Oh, yeah, no, it was a train. There's a train outside now.
Her train is kind of like over here.
Yeah, over yonder.
It's like right there.
I thought it was something was running through my house. I had to take off my headphones. I'm like, oh, hell no.
Oh, no, like
Not
at first,
again.
and then I was like, hold on a minute.
Oh, there's our friend. Where?
There's a train outside.
Oh no, it's a big friend. Right there, you see it? Take a deep breath and focus on it because it's right there.
Tomorrow will be Friday.
Also, you see how the light's coming down right in front of it?
Mm-hmm.
That I don't have a porch light on the right side. The light bulb went out. It's only on the left side, so that's probably from the porch light.
It is, but it's actually in the exact position, I think. Weirdly.
Manic cow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's her tree. Right now.
No, that's the
still
one
here.
in the front. Okay,
I'm turned around.
that's like out my front door to the right.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I don't know why my camera takes such horrible pictures at night.
looks like you were in a rush, like you were scared.
Yeah.
I was kidding.
But nobody can blame you because I would be too.
Yeah. I mean, I like to look around the house because if something's by the window, you're going to catch it. You can also look at the shadows. You can look at the orb. I guess maybe I really when I look at pictures, I really look at them.
Yeah, because if you look over where that orb is and the white orb right there, there's a whole human right there.
Yeah.
Now the neighbor's dogs are barking.
And there looks like there's a dog in the back right there.
Yeah.
Or there's an animal back there. Go
Where?
over.
That little weird thing
Over.
right there to the right there, that her mouse is
Yeah.
almost on, that's like a sewer lid thingy. Like normally they're in the street. This one's not in the street. It's weird.
It could be an old drain system.
Yeah. It happened again.
Maybe
I
you
was
should call
just
the cops. Be like, can you come and do a walk around my house?
If it keeps
That was
happening.
not it. Don't
So we are kind of over our time. Oh, gosh. My whole body, So
Yeah, I gotta be up at 6.
yes. So thank y'all for watching. We really love you and appreciate you. Please stay out of trouble and out to your sage and pray to whoever you pray to and stay out of trouble and eat chocolate and and like and subscribe.
And blessed be, guys.
Blessed be.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I don't have the button. You're in charge of the button today.
Goodbye.